This was absolutely insane. First of all, what a day for sports. Every NHL team playing, but listen, I'm not a baseball guy. The World Series, however, has me by the balls. So does Sportsnet, apparently, as during the top of the 7th, the service completely cut out for like 20 minutes. We missed like 3 Jays runs. I'm so goddamn frustrated right now. They have the audacity to add a big price increase this year. We're watching the team they own on the streaming service they own, in my case, on the internet service they own, and they can't get it right. And it wasn't just the Jays game, it was all of Sportsnet Plus, at least where I was. So if you're watching hockey, you were also out of luck. Anyway, one nice thing about a full day of hockey is that even after a mercifully short baseball game tonight, we still had a phenomenal matchup in Seattle, Montreal. You know, both Seattle and Montreal, I think, are having really surprising years. Seattle, to me, is maybe the more surprising one because Montreal is just such a young, energetic team. All the talent is there, but Seattle's been getting great play from Joey Decord. Jaden Schwartz has been great this season as well. Honestly, just a great mix of dudes, including still one of the most interesting players in the NHL to me personally, Shane Wright. Anyway, first 2.5 periods, this game was all Montreal. Cole Caufield opened the scoring halfway through the first. This kid is having such a monster year. He's up to 9 goals after this one, but more impressive to me, Suzuki on the doorstep finds him for the wide open net. Just really impressive. The chemistry on Montreal is fun to watch. Then on the power play, pretty much every Montreal Canadiens player touches it. Hudson to Suzuki to Caufield to Slav for his 5th of the year as well. 2-0 Montreal going into the second. Nothing changed by the end of the second. Montreal did a great job, I thought, keeping the Kraken offensively contained. Montreal is so fast. Anyway, just over 5 minutes in the third, Alex Newhook would add another power play goal for Montreal, bringing the score to 3-0. Bit of luck here with some of the passes, but would we be talking about a 3-0 game when there were 16 others to choose from tonight? Probably not. Seattle gets one back about 3 minutes later as Brandon Montour tips in a shot from the point. Then with just under 5 minutes remaining, Seattle breaks in 4-on-4. Around the net, they find Shane Wright in the circle. He snaps home his 3rd of the year. Then with the net empty, Brandon Montour, 1 minute 43 seconds left, absolutely rockets one from just inside the ozone, tying it up. But man, overtime would not last long. I love this trio Montreal had out for the goal. Caufield, Suzuki, Hudson. I just love how Hudson plays. He's going to be so good. Anytime he's on the ice, no matter where the puck is, he's got a way of putting it to the net. I find he doesn't have the same kind of like quick lateral movement of like a Cale Makar, but he's such a good passer. And this was, on the coming goal, his 9th point of the year. And yes, a 21-year-old defenseman has 9 points in 10 games. Anyway, Hudson had a little less to do with this one. He's driving, leaves it for Suzuki, who himself almost gives it away. Caufield picks it up, wins the puck, the toe drag around the defender, makes like he's going around the net, cuts back, and slips it in for the overtime game winner. Just beautiful 40 seconds in. Cole Caufield now, at just 24, has the most overtime goals in Montreal Canadiens history. Obviously, the Canadiens are a historic organization, although this record matters a lot less since the overtime rules changed and obviously now preferences, newer players, but still, I talked before this season about how Montreal was going to be very good soon. Well, soon is now. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought about this game, the Frozen Frenzy or whatever it was called today, and the Jays, of course. See you next time.